What's up guys, welcome to another track guide. This week we're at Misano and the only big difference we have from last week is that this time I can actually pronounce the name of the track. You'll be happy to hear that you can carry momentum from Brno and keep the same driving patterns and technique you used all week. The setup, although not the same, is relatively similar too. And to get it, just become part of my Discord community where you'll be able to get it together with my ghost car and telemetry files. Also, if you fancy scheduling a one-on-one coaching session with me, you can do so through my Discord as well. Other than that, don't forget to like this video to support the content I've been doing and subscribe to the channel to be notified as soon as new uploads drop so you can get ahead of the competition that has been on a steady rise recently. Let's get into the track guide. Coming into turn 1, use all available track on entry and brake gently while getting the car down into third gear. It's important to keep the car controlled and composed so you're able to take the correct line for turn 2. Get to the apex with your left side wheels over the curb while trying to stick to the inside all the way through. It's important to not go far out over halfway across the track, even if you have to sacrifice speed to do so. Turn in as the white part of the curb on the right side ends and get the car rotated under brakes to have as clear of an exit as you can. Again, place your left side wheels over the curb to stay as tight to the inside as you can without scrubbing the front tires, because that will hinder your momentum. Brake just before the 50 board and get the car down into second gear and resist the urge to turn in early because we want to get the best exit possible. Turning in early will make you overslow the car and make your traction zone on the exit very hard. So make sure you're patient and take your time on turning in. Gently get on power as you get to the apex and fight for every ounce of traction available. Be careful to not slide the rear end here because the tires are always cold around this track, but it should get easier on hotter sessions. Cut down early and aim to attack the inside curb very aggressively to straighten our exit for the next long straight. Furthermore, that will help you get a good line for the next left-hander, which should be easy flat if you do everything correctly. This might seem like a silly thing, but make sure you run close to this curb to shorten the distance traveled through this straight. For turn 8, brake one car length into the tire marks and again resist the urge to turn in too soon. Take a wide entry line because this corner is deceptively tight and the radius decreases on exit. Use the brakes for extra rotation on entry and carry the brakes right up until the apex, where you'll want to have a good traction for the exit. Just be careful when going wide on exit, because the track limits are very strict here, so keep at least 2 tires on tarmac to avoid getting an invalidation. This is the corner where you can make or break your lap times depending on the exit you get. Ignore the first curb on the right because this is not a double apex corner despite looking like one. Start braking almost when the curb on the right vanishes from your view and aim to go all the way out during braking. This reference might change depending on the field of view value that you use, so adjust accordingly. Start bleeding off the brakes as you get to the far outside and start cutting down towards the apex. Get on power quite a ways before the inside curb and let the car run wide on exit. For this series of corners, ignore the first apex and use all available track right after. Let off the gas as soon as you get to the outside curb and use the brakes gently to get the nose in for turn 14. Make sure you rev match into 4th gear because otherwise you will lock up the rears and lose the car. Go all the way out on exit, but be careful to not invalidate your laps, so keep 2 tires on tarmac. Just remember that the exit of this corner that we're doing will lead us directly to the braking zone of turn 15. Get on the brakes over the white line and go down into 2nd gear looking to get a wide line on entry. Apex the corner only at the part of the curb that protrudes out the most, because if you do it too early, you would get blocked by the apex and you're either not going to be able to get back on power, or you're gonna run wide on exit if you do. Very careful on re-acceleration because the grip is very low here and you will struggle for traction. For the last corner, go over the curb as soon as you get to it and immediately downshift into 3rd gear and turn in. Use the brakes to aid you with rotation for optimum slip angle. Attack the inner curb for the best line possible, which should be about a half car width further inside than what I did here. Get on power over the curb and let the car run wide, keeping at least 2 tires over the curb. Well, that's a lap around Misano and I'm very pleased with the result for this track guide. Thank you so much for the awesome amount of support you guys have been giving me and for watching yet another track guide. I enjoyed the hot lap at the end of the video and I will see you guys on the next one.